Everybody loves a parade. Well, not me. I hate crowds. I get claustrophobic, and I need to go to the bathroom every 45 minutes. But besides that, everyone loves a parade. I love a championship celebration. And the Rams celebrated a title LA style today. Great vibes, sunshine, celebs. Los Angeles is the city of angels, and it's really become the city of champions with the Lakers and the Dodgers winning in 2020, and now the Rams partying today. They always say in Hollywood that the sequel is never as good as the original, and sure, that happened with Ocean's 11. But these Ocean's 11 Rams can win again without question next year if they keep the band together. And that was a big theme of the celebration today, and I loved it. Matthew Stafford just won the Super Bowl. Shut up the ill-informed haters and critics, and make no mistake, what Stafford did, incredible. He had legit Super Bowl or bust pressure on him, and he just was sensational this postseason. He could be even better and more relaxed in the regular season next year. Stafford is a stud, and now you know he can deliver big when it matters the most. LA has several key free agents, and it was stressed at the parade again today, my guy Les Snead operates every offseason like every single year is about the Super Bowl, and it needs to be stressed. Not every team does that. It's the beauty of Les Snead in that approach. I can't see Aaron Donald walking away in his prime. They just got to pay him more money, and they will. The key is going to be Sean McVay, and it goes noted that at the parade today, Sean McVay led a chant with Aaron Donald screaming, "Run it back, run it back." And that's kind of a huge deal, as the New York Post Andrew Marchand reported, that McVay is entertaining media offers, and McVay has not exactly denied it, saying we'll see. And Rams COO Kevin Demoff told the LA Times that he knows that if McVay wants to start a family, he can't sustain the hours and the energy that he currently puts in as a head coach. And McVay is engaged to be married, wants to have kids, but listen, I don't think he's leaving the Rams now. He's a fabulous coach. 5 years, 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 championship, incredible winning percentage, and it's McVay who changes the culture. Look, the X's and O's are amazing, but there's so much more, including the fact that there's no ego with the galaxy of stars with the Rams, and that's rare. That's all Sean McVay. Look, he's already done a podcast, a great podcast for The Ringer. There are #1 analyst chairs open, and McVay can actually make more money in broadcasting than coaching. But I still think, and you felt it watching the parade today, I still think while the broadcasting conversation is real, I still think he's going to stay as the coach. It's kind of everything. For the Ocean's 11 comparison, McVay is Clooney. And that means he's everything to the Rams making a parade an annual event. James Harden spoke to the press for the first time since the blockbuster deal last week. And in that soundbite you just heard, he destroyed Kyrie Irving and the Nets. And when Harden says he wants to be around guys that he knows are going to do whatever it takes to win, he's talking about Kyrie, and I get that and I agree with that. But while I think Philly was a gigantic winner in this deal, make no mistake, James Harden has a ton to prove. James Harden just quit on the Nets and the Rockets in back-to-back seasons. You know what that makes him? A quitter. He stopped playing defense. He stopped caring. Now, Harden is a terrific all-time offensive guard. But quitting is now on his resume, in addition to being dreadful when it matters the most in the playoffs. He has failed in big spots in Houston. And for Harden and Doc Rivers, pressure, ton of pressure on the coach and the new star. Keeping Thibault and Maxey and not giving up in those guys up in the deal was huge. We're talking about a great top 6 in the Philly rotation with the great Joel Embiid and Harden and Harris. He's overpaid, but he's a good player. Thibault, Maxey, Danny Green. That's terrific. And to me, that's the biggest threat to the Milwaukee Bucks to win the Eastern Conference. And Harden's going to be happy and motivated and thrilled to be back with Daryl Morey. Look, Daryl Morey was his GM in Houston. And obviously, Morey knows the good, bad, and ugly when it comes to James Harden. Now, I'm scared, big picture, when it comes to giving him a gigantic contract or what this deal looks like down the road. But in the short term, this is a huge win for Philly. It's a major upgrade. Daryl Morey waited and got his guy. Remember, I thought they should have made this deal, could have made this deal when Harden quit on the Rockets in the first place. I didn't think there was a chance that if Daryl Morey waited, he was going to be able to get this done. I didn't think it was possible. He got it done. Give him credits. Now Harden needs to shift his reputation back to dominating instead of quitting. Ben Simmons sounded reborn talking to the media in Brooklyn for the first time, and no surprise he went from AWOL in Philly to omnipresent and wanting to get to work and get in shape physically and mentally for the Brooklyn Nets. Simmons was done in every possible way in Philadelphia. He couldn't play again after wilting against Atlanta, Game 7, afraid to shoot, down 2, under the basket all alone. Now, Simmons has reportedly dealt with mental health issues, and that's serious and needs to be taken seriously, just like we have with Simone Biles and Calvin Ridley and Naomi Osaka and Rick Ankiel, among others. But before Simmons talked about his issues, we talked about his inability to work on his jumper or his outside shot or shooting from three, and how Simmons was more into being a celebrity ball player than a winner, and all can be true. And here's hoping that he gets it all right and it works. But he has been a horrendous, horrific, terrible shooter. But he has been a terrific passer and rebounder and defender. In theory, he's great next to an alpha dog like Kevin Durant. Now, I feel terrible for KD. He's currently hurt, and Harden quit, and he hitched his wagon inexplicably to Kyrie, and Kyrie's a part-time player. Now he has to babysit Ben Simmons, but Simmons has talent. Let's see if Ben Simmons wants to be great. Let's see if Kyrie wants to win. Kevin Durant is still the best ball player on the planet when he's healthy. The upside is there, but the trust with this group simply is not.
The Chargers fans, they've shown up and we've felt their support. And, as the season grew and as we continued to play, they showed up and they did everything they could to affect the game. And so their support means the world to us. And I know as long as we keep working hard and we keep doing things right on and off the field, I think we'll be able to make a big impact on our community.
Welcome back, time to Schein. We have a whiteboard, and we're going to use it on a Wednesday. Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert, incredible, joining us last week in Los Angeles ahead of the Super Bowl on Time to Schein, which got us thinking, especially with the Rams parade today. The Chargers' chances of hosting the next LA Super Bowl parade are, I'll tell you exactly what they are. Realistic. In fact, I think there's a great chance for the Chargers to win the Super Bowl next year. Look, I thought there was a great chance for an all-LA Super Bowl. You know that I thought there was a realistic chance, and I picked the Bills, obviously, to go to the Super Bowl and win it, but I thought the Chargers were going to be the Bengals. I thought the Chargers with Justin Herbert in moment, in season. Remember, they beat Kansas City in Arrowhead in September. That was when Patty Mahomes never lost a game in September. They outplayed the Chiefs when you look at that Thursday night game in December, but then Brandon Staley got too cute. They need to improve the offensive line. They really need to improve the front seven on defense. They need some cats who could stop the run. But listen, it's realistic. There's going to be another parade at some point in LA. Let's hope they can keep developing fans, because right now when you think Dodgers and Lakers and USC football and the Rams, Chargers need to really build that fan base. Our guy Justin Herbert going to be a big part of developing the fan base. Staying in the NFL, where the Bengals rewarded head coach Zach Taylor with a contract extension that'll keep him in Cincinnati through 2026. So Cincy giving Taylor a contract extension is perfect. I mean, obviously, he earned it. Zach Taylor is an excellent coach. And here's what I love today. Talk to the press. And he took responsibility. Remember on Monday after the Super Bowl on Time to Shine, We ripped them for that 3rd and 1 call with P. Ryan. Where was Joe Mixon? He said the play came in late. He actually said one of his coaches asked, his running back coach, do you want to get P. Ryan off and mix it in? He took responsibility. Look, Zach Taylor can coach. They're going to improve the offensive line. This is the right guy, right time. Keep the staff together. Obviously, Burrow loves him. Great job by the Cincinnati Bengals. To Major League Baseball, pitchers and catchers. Supposed to report to spring training yesterday. It's not happening. The league remains in a lockout. So Major League Baseball is toxic. This is the most toxic relationship I've ever been in. Baseball hates me, hates you. Rob Manfred hates you, hates me, hates the fans. I like baseball. You like baseball more than Rob Manfred. It stinks. They're not even meeting today. It's so sad. I love when pitchers and catchers report. I love it. I love the truck day videos. The Red Sox always do it the best. Pack up the truck, that dopey mascot Wally's on the truck, and they get to Florida. I love the sights, the sounds, the pitchers wearing number 80 who are never going to make the team. The pop of the fastball to the catcher's mitt. I love baseball. I'm romantic about baseball. We all love baseball. You saw those dates on the screen. Are we getting baseball on time? Bag it, Rob Manfred. I can't stand you. Toxic. Drives me nuts. College hoops, where 8th-ranked Villanova's win over number 10 Providence on CBS Sports Network last night was March. This is March. I don't care what the calendar says. That was March. That was the game of the year in college basketball. It felt big. The crowd was amazing. 2 top 10 teams, high-level hoops. Gillespie was on fire. My guy Andrew Catalon, majestic with Steve Lapis on the call. That felt like March Madness. That is why college basketball is unbelievable.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.